Grace has really been my home, and I've taken my life from being a teenager to really becoming a woman here, and I've matured in my spiritual walk, and a couple things have helped that. It's been, reading and praying, having my own private time with God, and also telling my story. Our story is not meant to be locked in so no one else can see it. Our story is meant to be told. I wanted to get involved in something, so I just went for it. I didn't really have any experience with media. All I've ever known really is basketball, but I just went for it. And I started doing cameras. I was terrible at the beginning, and they helped me and showed me, hey, if you want to get involved in this, you want to do it, it doesn't matter how good you are at it, we'll teach you. So I started getting involved with cameras and media, and that really sparked an interest in me. I think that's when God started working in my heart about communications. I went into radio. I just went to the University of Indianapolis, and I was like, I'm just going to do it, God. If that's what you feel like you have me to do, I'm going to do it. I had no clue what I was doing, but that doesn't matter. God's not looking for your adequacy. God's looking for someone that's available. So I just went into it, and I graduated from the University of Indianapolis in May, and I've been looking for a job in radio, and just 2 weeks ago I got a phone call, and God has given me a position to be an on-air personality there and just lead people to know Him. That's a result of just being faithful, of getting involved at Grace, of getting in a small group, of just getting involved with people around you and making the most of your opportunities here. It's really cool to see how God will work in your family if you are just faithful to Him. I've really tried, I've messed up millions of times, but I've really tried to just be faithful. And once I told God that I would begin a relationship with Him, I told Him it was going to be forever, no matter, through the mess ups, through everything. So my family have been super supportive. If you are faithful in the little things, God is going to bless your family, bless everything you put your hand on it. And I truly believe that. Without the influences and the people that have invested in me, I don't really know where I'd be. I always say I lived the life I never knew I wanted to live. I wouldn't be living the life that God has called me to live. I wouldn't be fulfilling my purpose. There's nothing like knowing you are in what God has you doing. There's no peace like it. There's always something missing. And that's Jesus. That's the peace that comes in and fills you, and He gives you a purpose and a meaning. The person you see today, the the fun, on announcements, is not the person you would have seen 7 years ago. God has done such a crazy work in my life. If people were to see me 7 years ago and see who I am now, I don't think they would know me, and I think that's really cool. But man, God is so faithful, and coming to Grace and getting involved and just having an opportunity to join in with people, to find your identity, to know you fit in. Grace has been that for me. It's been my home church. It's been where I belong, where I know people. I can come on Sunday and know people and know they love me. Your giving isn't unseen. It's me. It's my story. The reason I found God, I have a relationship with God. Grace has been that for me, and I'm so grateful that God chose me